What's up everybody? Seth Murphy, Matt Tursick, Julie Halter. Today we are at one of Julie Halter's newest listings that's coming up. Thank you for having us, Julie.
It's listed at 2825. And Julie, can you tell us a little bit about the house?
This is a 1969 built by the Richards family, and the neighborhood is known as the Richards House. It's only been owned by two different families. So this part of Lake Oswego is very near and dear to the people that live along Englewood Drive and Englewood Court. Oftentimes the homes are sold to the next generation and their families, so it's very rare that these properties come on the market.
It's just about 4,200 feet, 7 beds, 3.5 baths. As Julie said, built in 1969, but extensively updated throughout with a lot of the original character left intact.
The current sellers have spent a considerable amount of years renovating. The hardwood floors are original, but everything else, they've really done a great job with keeping the charm of the mid-century modern feel with the modern touches.
Stepping down into the sunken living room and expanding on that, you're surrounded by a wall of windows and a sliding glass door. Tons of natural light entering the space, even on a dark, rainy day in Oregon. Coming through the dining room, we've got some cupcakes on the counter because Julie brought them for my birthday. Thank you so much. I'm getting old, people. Julie, tell us about this kitchen.
Sellers worked with a design firm and an architect to create. They wanted really simple, clean, modern, yet transitional type finishes. So you've got Caesar stone, quartz slab, waterfall island here. All Viking professional grade stainless steel appliances, 6 burners. What I really like about how they reconfigured the kitchen is that you also have a butler's pantry here with an additional refrigerator and a butcher's block countertop with a prep sink, which helps to keep a lot of your mess out of the kitchen. And I love how they situated it from the garage.
Yeah, so it's a simple walk over to the garage. You have a kind of a multi-purpose room off to the right here, currently set up as an exercise space, exterior door, and garage right here. That's beautifully finished with epoxy floor, plenty of space for 2 vehicles in here. So that wraps up the garage wing. We're now going to the southern wing of the house where we have pretty much all the bedroom suites.
Yeah, as Matt was saying, we have 2 bedrooms here. You have a nice door onto the deck right here. Pours in a lot of natural light into this hallway. Your first stop, it's staged as an office, a nice work from home space. Also has a door onto the deck, and then you're welcome into this wonderful primary suite. In the primary, you have a little bit of storage right off the entry, a small little deck facing Englewood. You have linen wallpaper. These are the original built-ins of the house. They just refinished the cabinetry, and we have Julie waiting for us in the primary bathroom, gonna show us all the updates in there.
Penny tile up all the way up to the ceiling here with matching heated tile floors, which everybody loves that, especially on a day like today. All of the hardware and many of the sink finishes are all from Germany, which I think is definitely a great upgrade. Then you've got 3 shower heads in the stand-up floor to ceiling glass shower and a huge walk-in closet that's been all finished out nicely.
Okay, so coming back into the main area, you have this centrally located staircase. We're gonna take you down right now to take a peek at most of the bedrooms in the house, as well as some common space. Okay, so getting to the downstairs level, you definitely have some of those elements from the 60s and 70s with the sunken living room down here for kind of the multi-purpose space. Essentially mirrors the upstairs living room without the vaulted ceilings. Brick finish right here. It's almost like a tile material. Beautiful walnut mantle, and it overlooks the backyard, and then you have plenty of patio space as well.
Now Julie's gonna sit down and tell us a little bit more about the downstairs of this house.
So downstairs, what I like is that they've pre-planned for turning this area into more of a wet bar area, so it's already plumbed for water. You've got the laundry room downstairs, as well as the final bedroom in the northwest corner is a dog run room that has a fenced off outside for the dogs to come in onto a tile floor. During quarantine, the family had converted that room into a classroom for their 3 kids.
So now let's head back upstairs where we're gonna grab our shoes and head outside. Excited to show you the special property. Plenty of parking for all the entertaining needs you want.
I mean, it's been so meticulously cared for and updated, from keeping the asphalt here very fresh. They just recently had it recovered, and they put in curbs so that it really has that fresh, crisp look. Everything looks so polished and finished. The sellers even replaced the garage door.
And here we are. This is the shop. You got extra space up top, but Julie's gonna do the majority of the talking in here.
So the shop was built just a few years ago by the sellers. Plenty of room for an additional car or 2 or 3. You've got a high output wood burning stove fueled by lumber from the property. He's also got compressed air here as well as capability for shop vac that's all pre-plumbed in.
One of the parts that we touched on earlier that makes this property truly special, in addition to being 3 acres, it backs to Tryon Creek, which is one of the best state parks in the area, full of hiking trails. And the whole neighborhood was actually known, and still is, for your ability to actually keep and ride horses. So there are horse trails throughout Tryon Creek. So thanks everyone for tuning in to this week's Tuesday tour. Thank you, Julie, for letting us tour this fantastic listing.
Everybody wish Matt a happy birthday in the comments.